We are at a really cool location. But before I tell you about that, if you haven't, please like and subscribe to the channel. For every subscription that we get, and just because that's the easiest thing for me to track, we're going to donate money for a phenomenal cause. We're trying to raise awareness on this long haul ride from Minnesota to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for NMOSD, which is a neurological disorder that impacts about 20,000 Americans and it attacks the central nervous system. Basically, it's an aggressive autoimmune disorder that the body goes into hyperactive mode and attacks the central nervous system, particularly the optic nerves and the spinal cord. So when there are flare-ups, it's incredibly dangerous and requires immediate treatment and some long-term treatment. Back to the Iron Heart, we got started this morning, day two, in Columbia, Missouri. About 5:30, we hit the road. It was about 40 degrees, pretty chilly, but beautiful, beautiful morning. And we've ridden 90 miles south to Camden, Missouri, just outside there, and we are at Ha Ha Tonka State Park. And this is pretty cool. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see what I see, but there's these castle ruins that are here and unstable. But this here was at one point the carriage house for the castle, and up on the hill I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's actually a tower up there. Really, really cool. So yesterday we rode 595 miles. Today we have a longer day ahead of us, another 660 miles to Cookeville, Tennessee. And if you're following along and looking at a map, you're probably wondering where in the world is he going? Missouri, this part of Missouri is definitely not on the way to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This is all, again, in an effort for a long haul motorcycle ride to help create awareness for NMOSD. So we're here at Hahataka State Park. We're going to go ahead and do another POTA activation. POTA stands for Parks on the Air. Look up here on the hillside. You can see, if you look closely, you can see there's more ruins up there, and this is all up on a bluff overlooking Lake of the Ozarks. So we have definitely traveled some distance. Pretty cool location here. Just gorgeous up here. But you can see, I don't know if I can zoom in for you or not. Yeah, maybe a little. You can see there's more ruins up there. Very, very cool. Carriage house ruins here. Another tower up there. There's Grace, our trusty iron horse that we're riding all the way from Waconia, Minnesota to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And let's see, there's a little hard to read, but at the beginning of the 1900s, Robert McClure Snyder, a Kansas City businessman, bought over 5,000 acres and began construction of his dream, a magnificent European style mansion or castle. Stonemasons from Scotland supervised the men hired to quarry the stone, haul it to the work site, and lay the walls. They built the castle stable and water tower with sandstone, limestone, walnut, oak, and other materials quarried, cut, and gathered on the property. You can see a picture of what the carriage house and stable looked like. There's a picture of the mansion, and that there is the water tower. And the water tower is up here, and the carriage house stable here, and the mansion would have been up on the hill. So I want to thank you all again for joining and following along. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I am donating money for every new subscriber we get to the channel. Here, I'll turn so it's easier for you to see. You can see I've got a red nose. It's been pretty cold pretty chilly riding this morning. And but again, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I am donating money to a good cause, one of the foundations that helps raise awareness and provide support for the family members dealing with that rare neurological disorder called NMOSD. It stands for neuromyelitis optica spectrum disorder. And that's because this particular disorder tends to attack the optical nerves, is kind of the primary target. We started this effort to help support a specific family, and over time, they just became a little bit uncomfortable with the attention that it was drawing, and so they've asked us not to reference their names, which we won't. But the money that we were planning to raise to help them with medical expenses, we're now going to donate to. To this foundation that helps families dealing with this NMOSD. So, again, thank you, Clutus here, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Anyone else, please take a minute. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm making the donations out of my own funds for this purpose. But it is day 2 of the inaugural Ironheart Ride. We're at Ha Ha Tonka State Park in Camden, Missouri, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to turn the live stream off here in just a second, and we're going to get our POTA activation set up. I'm also a ham radio operator, and I enjoy doing that. It's a pretty cool way to remotely be able to communicate with people. We did this yesterday. There's a video posted on the channel about 40 minutes. You can see and hear who we talked to. We stopped at another park, actually the Effigy Mounds National Monument in Iowa along the Mississippi River. Really cool spot there. And we activated with ham radio. We talked to people from Maine, from Vermont, really all up and down the East Coast. And then Florida, a number of contacts in Florida, a number of contacts in Texas as well, even one in New Mexico. So we'll be doing that again this morning, then get back on the road so we can go to our next stop. Next stop after this will be Standing Stone State Park in, it's actually right on the border of Tennessee and Kentucky. We'll do another POTA activation there, and then we'll be going from there to Cookeville, Tennessee tonight, spending the night in Cookeville, and on our way to Gatlinburg tomorrow. So thanks again for tuning in. Have a wonderful day, and please do anything you can to help spread the word about NMOSD. If you don't know anything about it, look it up. We're trying to raise awareness and a little bit of money for that. Thanks all. Have a great day.